Okay, I am here with the Elite Gaming Z97 machine motherboard from ECS. Haven't seen any unboxing videos of this online yet, so I just got mine in about 5 minutes ago. I'm going to go ahead and unbox it and check it out and see what it looks like. So, packaging is pretty nice. Of course, you got, standard, all the specs and everything on the back. It's a LGA 1150 motherboard, Z97 chipset. So this will work with your Devil's Canyon Refresh i5. That's what I actually got it for. It's because I just bought an i5 4690K, and this is going to be for it. 4-channel DDR3, 4 SATA 6 GB connectors, 2 PCI Express 3, 3 PCI Express 1, and 1 M2 slot for SSD. And I believe that's the newer version of SSD slots. There's not a lot of SSDs that support it right now, but this board has that. 8-channel audio output, 1 DVI connector, 1 HDMI, and 1 VGA, which I won't be using. RJ45 gigabit LAN, 1 front USB 3.0 header, 1 front USB 2.0 header with the easy charger. And I was reading about the easy charger. It's just basically exactly what it sounds like. It charges up your cell phone's devices that you connect through USB faster whenever they're connected to that USB port. And then the rear, we've got 4 USB 3.0 and 4 USB 2.0. So seems like a pretty nice motherboard. Does have crossfire support, but it does not have SLI support. So that's important to remember here. So let's go ahead and open it up. It's kind of cool. It's got a nice handle here on the top. Don't know why you'd really need it, but it does have one there. Okay, and I guess, well, it does come in handy here for pulling it out of the box. And it looks like it's pretty neat box here. It says battle ready. Probably not going to need that. It says battle ready on it. Just all black box. Let's go ahead and open again. And there's the motherboard. Now let's go ahead and take a look at it. Well, actually, you know what? Let's look at what the accessories are first, and then we'll look at the motherboard. Nice tray here the motherboard was in. Looks like we've got the I/O shield here for the back. It's nothing too special. It's black instead of silver. That's kind of cool. And our installation guides, instructions, all of that. And here's another guide manual. I really like this gold logo thing. It's pretty cool looking. It's got all of our stuff that we won't read. Just kidding. You should always read the guide. And then we've got system utility DVD for Intel platform. And then you've got, let's see, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 SATA cables, which is more than I'll need. And that's it. That's everything. So let's take a look. Let's get this out of the way and take a look at the motherboard itself. All right, here we go. One thing I do notice here is that this isn't really sealed very well. I mean, I don't know if that's really a bad thing. Like, I don't think it's really gonna hurt anything, but it's not actually sealed here. It's just kind of hung open, and the box was sort of, or not the box, but the bag was kind of pulled back like that. But I'm sure it's not a really big problem. Okay, there we go. Pretty neat looking motherboard. And this does have your debug LEDs on it, which I really like to have. And it looks like we've got cool heatsink here. It's got that plastic on it. Oh yeah, love peeling that off. The reason I went with this is because I'm doing I don't normally do color themes on my builds. Like, I don't try specifically for anything, but this build is black and red themed. And I couldn't really find a black and red motherboard that I liked that had good reviews that was cheap enough for the build. So I just said, you know what, heck with it. I'll get black and gold. That matches red plenty good enough. And here's another peeling thing on the other chipset. And this heatsink here is actually pretty big. Kind of surprised by the size of it. I thought it was smaller based on the picture, but that's definitely a good thing for it to be bigger. Looks like everything's pretty high quality here, and here's that M2 connector for SSDs that's not really a standard yet. Should be interesting to see what happens with that. We've got a power and a reset button actually on the motherboard too, so that's pretty cool. Have nice little clicky features or feel to them. So yeah, there it is, the ECS Elite Gaming Z97 machine. LGA 1150 socket motherboard. Looks pretty nice. I'm excited to actually put it in my machine and get to use it. And oh, let's take a look at the back of it real quick. That's a standard black PCB on the other side, which is not surprising. So there it is, and I'm gonna go ahead and load my CPU into it and set my heatsink up and put it in my case. Thank you for watching.